Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. Today we have with us Mr. Vivek Kumar Dewangan. He is the chairman and managing director of REC Limited. He will talk to us about the company's financial performance, one of the best performance that they have given this quarter, and also about the company's overall borrowing and disbursement plans. They have now been given they have now been allowed to kind of lend to even non-power sectors. So how it is going to help the company overall. Welcome to BQ Prime, Mr. Devan. Sir, we have come to know and we have seen that you have given one of the best performance in this quarter. Can you talk to our audience like what has been the major driver? And also you spoke about this write back of some 500 crore, which has aided your net profit figures.
Yeah. The Q2 has seen the stupendous growth, and we have delivered the best ever quarterly performance in the current Q2 of current financial year. The main drivers for this stupendous performance is the clear-cut business strategy and a strong management policies adopted by REC. What we have been targeting is the good asset quality and the good credit rated agencies as our borrowers. This has seen with the focus on energy transition initiative. Government of India has announced its ambition for 500 gigawatt of installed electricity capacity from non-fossil fuel sources. Associated with will be storage solution and evacuation of green energy through green energy corridors. We see a huge potential for financing green projects, and at the same time, Ministry of Power, Government of India has allowed us to diversify into non-power infrastructure and logistics. So it has opened new vistas for REC to finance. We have started financing highway, expressway projects. We have started financing metro projects, airports, ports, data centers, IT infrastructure. So that is leading to a tremendous growth. As you have seen that our asset under management has grown by 20% in the current financial year as compared to 13% growth which had happened. We intend to increase our asset under management, which is around 4,74,000 at present, 74,000 crore. It will increase to about 10 lakh crore. We are targeting to achieve 10 lakh crore outstanding loan by the year 2030. But keeping in view the growth trajectory of 20%, we'll be able to reach this 10 lakh crore figure well in advance, maybe about 2028, we'll be able to achieve.
Okay. Can you also talk about your total borrowings that you have right now and if there are plans to raise some new funds in this financial year?
Let me tell you that we have issued the highest ever sanction last year. Our total sanction is stood at around 2,68,000 crore. In the current financial year, in H1, we have sanctioned 1,95,000 crore. And out of 1,95,000 crore, 25%, about 50,000 crore has come from renewable energy projects. We hope that by the end of this financial year, our total sanction will go to about 4 lakh crore. Similarly, disbursement has seen phenomenal growth. Last year, entire year, our total sanction that was highest ever was about 96,700 crore. Current financial year, in Q1, our disbursement was about 34,000 crore, and at the end of Q2, my disbursement has crossed 75,000 crore. With this phenomenal growth, we hope that our total disbursement in the current financial year will go beyond 1,50,000 crore.
Okay. Which are the major sectors or the segments where you are disbursing most of your loans? You also spoke about diversifying into renewable sources and increasing up to 30% of your total loan portfolio towards renewable. So can you talk a bit on that?
Yeah, let me tell you that our renewable energy portfolio is at present about 30,000 crore. With a renewed focus on our green projects, we intend to increase our renewable energy portfolio by 10 times to about 3 lakh crore by the year 2030. Right now, it is only 7% of our outstanding loan. It will grow to about 30% of our outstanding loan by the year 2030. So 10 lakh crore would be our asset under management, and out of that 3 lakh crore would be from renewable energy projects. Government of India has allowed us to diversify into non-power infrastructure and logistics also. And in a year, our sanction could be one third from this non-power infrastructure logistics. Last year, out of 2,68,000 crore, we had sanctioned 85,000 crore was for infrastructure logistics. Current year in H1, out of 1,95,000 crore which we have sanctioned, about 20% has come from infrastructure logistics. About 40,000 crore project we have sanctioned in this H1 of current financial year.
Okay, so this, yeah, if you can talk about some of the projects in the renewable sector that you will be funding.
Yeah, now instead of plain vanilla solar or wind project, we are looking for hybrid projects, solar with wind, solar with storage, wind with storage projects. Plus, we are also looking for storage project like pump storage hydro projects,
Mm.
battery energy projects. We are also looking for solar manufacturing. We are recently sanctioned green hydrogen, green ammonia project with huge potential. We're also planning to sanction green energy corridors, that evacuation of renewable energy. These are the areas we'd like to focus.
Yeah. You spoke about becoming a net zero NPA company by 2025. So, what is the roadmap ahead? You know, how you are planning to do it, and what is the current gross NPA that we have right now?
Yeah, let me tell you that we have made a sound business decision that no new NPA should be added in our kitty. So last 7 quarters we have been successful. Not a single NPA has been added in our kitty in the last 7 quarters. We had old stage assets. We had total 36 stage assets. Out of 36 stage assets, 17 we already resolved, either through NCLT or outside NCLT. And out of the remaining 19 projects, 9 projects we are 100% sure that will be able to resolve in the current financial year. And the remaining 10 projects are also at various stages of resolution. And hopefully by the year 2025, we'll be able to resolve the remaining 10 projects also. So we hope that by the year 2025, we'll become net zero NPA company. Our gross NPA is about 14,000 crore, and net NPA is about 0.96%. So this, we hope that we'll be able to make it zero by the year
So
2025.
by FY24, how much you will bring it down to?
About 50% resolution will happen out of 14,000 gross NPA. The gross NPA will come down to about 7,000 to 8,000 crore.
Okay, okay. And one last question on you are planning to do some green bond, yen denominated green bond roadshows you are performing already. So can you give some more details on that?
Yeah, we had raised about 750 million dollar through green bond by listing our bond in the gift city. Now we are looking for cheaper source of financing. The external commercial borrowing with innovative hedging techniques, we are able to bring down the cost of our external commercial borrowing below 7%. And domestic borrowing is more than 7%, about it's coming around 7.7, 7.8%. So now the yen bond is the cheapest available source. That's why we are targeting to bring global yen bond in the second half of November. We had already conducted non-deal roadshows, and the response that we received from investors, we are very much enthused, and we hope that we'll be able to raise about 300 to 500 million dollar in yen through global yen bond.
What is the kind of coupon rate that you're looking at from this
Uh,
compared to US denominated bond?
Yeah, actually, including the hedging costs, etc., all in cost, we are targeting around 6%, or it may go below 6%, or depending on the response that we receive.
So all put together, your borrowing cost right now stands at how much?
Our borrowing cost stands at around 7.23%, and we are targeting that it should come around 7% by the end of this financial year. The two main sources are there where we get cheap fund. That is, one is 54 EC bond, that is capital gains tax saving instrument. That we are the market leader. 70% of these 54 EC bonds are being done by REC. The second source of cheaper fund is external commercial borrowing and foreign currency term loans. There we are using innovative hedging technique, and we intend to bring this cost of financing below 7% from this external commercial borrowing. So
You
overall, our cost of funding will be around 7%.
10%. You have already done some term loans from Japan or
Yes.
Japanese yen denominated
Yeah.
term loans. How much is that?
That is about $1 billion.
One. And when was that that you did?
That is over the last 1.5 year.
Okay. And can you give some more details on the tenure of this bond or?
The global yen bond, the feedback that we have received from Japanese investors is that there's appetite for 3 to 5 year or 10 year. Not much so appetite is there for about 10 year, but depending on the response, if 7 year bond or 10 years also, that also we can do. That will depend the response that we get when we do the actual deal roadshows.
By when do we expect this issue to open?
We are planning to have this deal roadshows in the later part of this month, November itself, second half of November. Based on response, we'll issue the global yen bond.
Thank you very much for talking to BQ Prime. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.